Some lecture is Khairul Asfar Azhar, and I wish you have a good day. By the way, today I would like to present about international bond market that focus on floating rates. First of all, my name is Nur Amani binti Muhammad Yusuf. I'm from Faculty Business and Management, KBA 2463A. Before I go more to current news about floating rates, I will give some overview about international bond markets. So, what is a bond? A bond is a long-term debt instrument which borrowers agree to make payments of interest and principal on specific dates to the holders of the bond. Normally, bonds are issued by government or corporations. The characteristics of bonds have three types. First, per value. Second, interest rate. And the third is maturity dates. In this chapter that have foreign bond, euro bond, and global bonds. For the foreign bond, issue is one offered by a foreign borrowers to the investors in a national market and denominated in that national currency. For the examples, a German firm issuing dollar-denominated bonds to US investors. For the popular name of bond is Yankee bond and also Samurai bonds. Eurobonds issue is one denominated in a particular currency but sold to investors in national capital markets other than the country that issue the denominating currency. For the example, Toyota issue yen denominated bonds in offshore markets. Then it become euro yen bonds. This euro bond is preferable because it has comparative lower cost and lower regulations. For the global bonds, a global bond is a very large international bond offering by a single borrower that is simultaneously sold in North America, Europe, and Asia. These global bond issues were first offered in 1989. That have five types of instruments. First is straight fixed rate debts. Second, floating rate notes. Third is equity related bonds. Fourth, zero coupon bonds. And the last one is dual currency bonds. Next is Eurobond market structure that have primary market, secondary market, and clearing procedures. For the primary markets, very similar to US underwriting. Secondary market, OTC market center in London, and the last one is clearing procedures. Next, we go to the current news about floating rate savings bond 2020 scheme open today. Who should invest? After the suspensions of government of India that have 7.75% saving taxable bonds at 2018, from 1st June 2020, government of India decided to launch floating rate saving bonds 2020 taxable scheme with effects from July 2020. Now that floating rate savings bonds are coming up with very much similar features with government of Indians, 7.75% bonds were offered, but there are few important modifications as well which are quite important for an investors to know and understand well while investing. After that, as the name represents, these bonds are offering floating rate which will keep on changing every 6 months on 1st January and 1st July. The coupon rate will be linked prevailing national saving certificates rate with a spread of 35 basis points over the respective NSC rates, which means if the current NSC rate is 6.80%, then floating rates saving bonds will offer 6.80% plus 0.35%, which is 7.15% for next 6 months, and same will be revised on 1st January depending on the change in national saving certificates rates. For the coupon rate for the first coupon period payable on 1st January 2021 is fixed at 7.15%. There is no cumulative options in these bonds. Hence, applicable coupon rate will be paid to the investors on half-yearly basis, example on 1st January and 1st July every year. We can also say these bonds are suitable for retail investors seeking the highest safety and regular incomes. So the next is any individual not being a non-resident Indian, either in individual capacity or on a joint basis, can invest in Government of India bonds. Minos through Guardian and HUF stand for Hindu Undivided Family also can invest in these bonds. The interest received on the bond will be taxable under the Income Tax Act 1961 as applicable according to the relevant tax status of the bondholders. The TDS stands for Tax Deducted Sources applicable on the interest income, while eligible investors have the option to submit form. In addition, since the bonds are not tradable in the secondary market, same can be redeemed at the time of maturity only. While keeping in the mind need for senior citizens, floating bonds also offer liquidity in terms of pre-maturity withdrawal options for any senior citizen depositors. Example, lock-in period for investors at the age of 80 years and above should be 4 years from the date of issue, and after 4 years, investors can apply for withdrawal with applicable minimum deduction charges. Similarly, lock-in for investors in the age of 70 until 80 years should be 5 years, and for 60 until 70 years should be 6 years from the date of issue. In case of joint holders or more than 2 holders of the bond, the above lock-in period will be applicable even if any one of the holders fulfill the above condition of eligibility. Who should invest? The bonds doesn't offer fixed return till maturity and will keep on changing every 6 months depending on the prevailing national saving certificates rate. Still, investors who are looking for fixed income investment avenues such as bank fixed deposit and national saving certificates may invest to get higher interest rate offered in floating rate saving bonds. Lastly, the bonds are suitable for investors who are not falling under tax liability or who have an exemption under the Income Tax Act. Also, those who are having a conservative approach in investing also can include floating rate savings bonds 2020 in their portfolio, since the bonds are leverage nature and carry guaranteed returns. That's all from me in these presentations about international bond market that focus on current news floating rates 2020. Thank you.